is no magic pill. It drives me crazy to go to the gym. You read 1 hour a day. I went and worked out 5 hours a day, and I was working on construction with 24 hours a day. Organize your day. Work hard.
Healthy and
I'm
fun
here to talk
TV.
about success.
I was also the most viral peak expert. Over 100 million views later.
I went to college.
I went to college.
I went and worked out 5 hours a day.
I went and worked out 5 hours a day.
And
I was working in construction.
Working on construction. Because in those days in bodybuilding there was no money.
Because in those days in bodybuilding there was no money.
I didn't have the money for food supplements or anything.
I didn't have the money for food supplements or anything.
So I had to go to work.
So I had to go to work.
So I worked in construction.
So I worked in construction.
I went to college. I worked out in the gym.
And at night from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight.
And at night from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight,
I went to acting class 4 times a week.
Acting class 4 times a week.
What times a
So
week? I did all that.
There was not one single minute.
There were not one single minute I wasted.
And this is why I'm standing here today.
This is why I'm standing here today. Đây là lý do tại sao tôi đứng ở đây ngày hôm nay.
At the age of 20, I went
At the age of 20, I went to London.
to London and I wanted to visit. And it was because I had
a goal.
You see,
if you don't have a vision of where you're going,
vision of where you go, and if you don't have a goal,
if you don't have a goal where to go,
or where you go, you drift around and you never end.
You drift around and never end up anywhere. 74% of people hate their job in America.
4% hate their job in America.
74% of people hate their job in America.
The majority of people don't like what they're doing.
The majority of people don't like what they are doing.
Because they're really not doing it because they didn't.
They are not doing it because they had a goal and followed the goal.
Have a goal and they follow this goal.
The goal.
They just aimlessly drift.
They just aimlessly drift around and there is a job opening.
Around and over there's a job opening, so they get the job.
So they get the job because they need to work.
Because you have to work. But then when you work,
it is a chore.
It's a chore.
Chore.
It's work.
It's work.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
So if you think about
only a quarter of people really enjoy what they are doing in life. So only a quarter of people really enjoy what they are doing in life.
A quarter of the people really enjoy what they're doing in life.
doing
So
in
people always
life.
ask me,
People always ask me
when they saw me in the gym in the pumping iron day,
when they see me in the gym in the pumping iron days.
they say, why is it that you're working out?
They say why is you they say why is you working out so hard
So hard.
so hard
5 hours a day.
5 hours a day, 6 hours a day,
6 hours a day, and you have always a smile on your face.
and you always have a 5 smile on your face.
The others are working out just as hard as you do,
The others are working out just as hard as you do,
and they look sour.
and they look sour in the face. Sour. And they look sour in the face.
In the face.
In the face.
Why is that?
Why that?
And I told people all
I told people all the time,
the time, I said, because to me,
I am searching for a goal.
I'm shooting for gold.
I'm searching for gold.
In front of me is the Mr.
In front of me is the Mr. Universe title.
Universe title.
In front of me is the Mr. Universe title.
So every rep that I do gets me closer to accomplishing that goal.
So every rep that I do gets me close to accomplishing that goal.
To make this goal,
To make this goal, this vision a reality.
this vision turn into reality.
Reality. Okay. To make this goal, this vision a reality.
Every single step
Every single step that I do.
that I do,
Every single step that I do.
every repetition, every weight that I
Every repetition of weight that I lift
lift will get me a step closer.
will get me a step close to turning this goal into a reality. Reality.
Turn this goal into reality.
Reality. Reality. Reality.
So I couldn't wait to do another
So I couldn't wait to do another 500-pound squat.
500-pound squat.
Squat.
I couldn't wait to do another
I couldn't wait to do another 500 bench press.
500-pound bench press.
Bench
couldn't wait
press.
to do another
I couldn't wait to do another 2,000 sit-ups.
2,000 reps of sit-ups. I
Sit-ups.
couldn't wait for the next exercise.
I couldn't wait for the next exercise. I couldn't wait for the next exercise.
So let me tell you something, visualizing your goal and going after it.
So let me tell you that visualizing your goal and going after it makes it fun. Makes it fun.
Makes it fun. You got to have a
You got to have a purpose no matter what you do in life. You got to have a purpose no matter what you do in life.
purpose no matter what you do in life. You got to have a purpose.
You got to have a purpose.
Muhammad Ali,
Muhammad Ali worked his butt off.
worked his butt off.
His butt off. Muhammad Ali worked his butt off.
And I saw it firsthand.
I saw it firsthand.
I remember that there was a sport.
I remember there was a sports writer in the dream. I remember there was a sports writer in the dream.
Spider that was there in the gym.
In the dream.
He was working.
One I was working out doing sit-ups. Sit-ups. Sit-ups.
Out, he was doing sit-ups.
Sit-ups.
He asked me,
How many sit-ups do you do?
sit-ups do you do? And he said, I don't stop.
I don't start counting until it hurts.
Start counting until it hurts. Now think about that.
Now think about that.
He doesn't
Now
start
think about
counting
that.
his sit-
Now think about that. He doesn't start counting sit-ups until he feels pain.
sit-ups until he feels pain.
Pain. He doesn't start counting sit-ups until he feels pain.
That's when he starts counting.
That's when he starts counting.
That is
That is working hard.
working hard. And so you can't get
So you can't get around the hard work.
around the hard work.
It doesn't matter who you are.
It doesn't matter who it is. Work
Work your ass off.
your ass off.
Work your ass off.
There is no magic
There is no magic bill.
pill. There is no magic.
No magic pill. There is no magic out there.
Out there. You cannot get around.
We cannot get around. You have to
You
work
have to
and
work
work.
and work and work.
You cannot get around. You have to work and work. You have to work and work. Work and work. You cannot get around. You have to work and work.
So this is
It's all hard work.
do that and all that stuff. So it's work. And it does.
It drives me crazy when people say they don't have enough time. It drives me crazy when people say they don't have
It's
enough
crazy when people say they don't have enough time to
time
go to the gym.
to go to the gym 45 minutes a day and work out.
For 45 minutes a day and work out.
To the gym 45 minutes a day and work out.
Or to do something for 45 minutes to an hour a day to improve.
Or to do something from 45 minutes to an hour a day to improve.
If it is physically
Either physically improve or mentally improve.
improve, or if it is mentally improve.
Or mentally improve.
Imagine you read one
Imagine you read an hour a day about
hour
history.
a day about
Day.
history.
About history.
How much you will
How much you learn after 335 hours in 1 year. How much good you learn after 365 hours in 1 year.
learn after 365 hours in 1 year.
In 1 year. In 1 year. In 1 year.
Think about if you study about the history of musicians.
Imagine if you study the history of musicians and composers.
Of composers.
And
How
compose.
much you would know.
How much you'd know.
Imagine if you would
Imagine Imagine if you worked on some business you want to develop.
Work on a business, on some business that you want to develop every day.
Develop every for an hour.
Take 1 hour.
During an hour.
Imagine how further
Every an hour. Imagine how much further along you to go.
along you will go.
You
You
go.
get-
You go.
So it drives me nuts.
So it drives me nuts when people say,
It's because when people say we don't have the time.
we don't have the time.
We have 24
We have 24 hours a day.
hours a day. We sleep 6
We sleep 6 hours a day.
hours a day.
Hours a day.
So it gives you still 8
So it still gives you 18 hours.
hours. There's someone shaking
There's people shaking their head to say,
their head out here in front to say probably, I don't sleep 6 hours, I sleep 8 hours.
I don't sleep 6 hours. I sleep 8 hours.
Right? Or just sleep fast.
Well, just sleep faster.
Stuff. So we have 18 hours a
So we 18 hours a day.
day. The average
The average person works 8 to 10 hours.
person works around 8 to 10 hours.
To 10 hours. Last assume is 10 hours to we have 8 hours left. Hours left.
Let's assume it's 10 hours, so we have 8 hours left. Then you travel around
Then you travel around an hour a day.
an hour a day.
An hour a day. An hour a day. Maybe 2 hours a day.
So now you have still
So now you still have 6 hours left.
6 hours left.
6 hours left. What do you do with these 6 hours?
6 hours.
What do you do with these 6 hours?
What do we do in 6 hours?
What do you do with these 6 hours?
Then we eat a little bit,
Eat a little bit. Eat a little bit.
lose a little bit,
Smooth a little bit.
talk a little bit to people
Talk a little bit to people.
and all that stuff. But you can
But you can see how much time is
see how much time is
available.
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 If you organize
If you organize your day. If you organize your day.
your day.
Oh, okay. If you organize your day. If you organize your day. If you organize your day.
So you got to
So you got to work hard.
work hard. I hate
Plan P.
plan B.
I hate Plan B.
And I tell you why.
And I'll tell you why.
Because we have so many
Because we have so many doubters.
doubters. As I said
Doubters.
earlier,
Doubters. Doubter. The no sayer.
the no-sayers.
The no sayer. The no sayer. The no sayer.
We have so many of those people that say no.
We have so many people so say you know. Oh, we have so many people who say no, you can't do it, it's impossible. We have so many people who say no, you can't do it, it's impossible.
No, and you can't do it. It's impossible.
You can't do it, it's impossible. We have so many people who say, no, you can't do it, it's impossible.
That is okay because we just turn off.
That is okay because we just turn off.
As I
As I said earlier, we hear the no P a yes. As I said earlier, we hear the no be a yes.
I said earlier in this listen and you hear the no being a yes, you can't do it.
You can't do it means you can't do it.
You can't do it. You can't do it at
You
all
can't
times.
do it.
So that
So it's possible to do what amongst all the negative people around you. So it's possible to do that amongst all the negative people around you.
it is possible to do that.